Hello and welcome to this episode of the Handshake. My name is Amal Chowdhury and today we will be talking about how India-Russia relations are going to reach new heights. Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Steel Dharmendra Pradhan interacted with a delegation from Russian media. Speaking to the delegation, Dharmendra Pradhan said 2019 was a landmark year which boosted the bilateral relations between India and Russia to hitherto unscaled heights. The special and privileged strategic partnership between our two countries was strengthened significantly. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has described Russia as a reliable partner and a special friend, and President Vladimir Putin in turn has talked of taking India-Russia relations to new heights of cooperation. It is uncommon to find two major powers that have developed a partnership such as ours. On bilateral cooperation in the steel sector, Dharmendra Pradhan said we remember fondly the contribution of then Soviet Union in development of our steel industry. We recognize the immense potential of Russia in supplying coking or metallurgical coal, which is largely imported by India, to support the Indian steel industry. During my visit to Moscow and a follow-up visit to Vladivostok, we were able to identify the strong potential for expanding cooperation between India and the Russian Far East for import of coking coal. Further, I had requested Russian authorities to invest in developing the inland and port of logistics of the Far East, improve connectivity of these ports with mining locations, and improvements in evacuation infrastructure. In a short span of less than 6 months, Indian steelmakers significantly increased off-peak of coking coal from the Far East Russia. I see great prospects in these sectors in the coming years. Speaking about cooperation in oil and gas sector, Dharmendra Pradhan said, with the guidance of our strong leaders, we have strengthened our engagement in hydrocarbon sector. There is an energy bridge between our two countries, with Russia being one of the largest producers of oil and natural gas and India being the world's third largest energy consumer. Russia has the potential to become an important source to fulfill India's oil and gas requirements. A joint statement on cooperation in oil and gas during Prime Minister's visit to Russia in September provides a roadmap to deepen cooperation in the hydrocarbon sector. We invite investments by Russian companies in Indian oil and gas sector, particularly in gas business, gas infrastructure and petrochemicals. On the gas-based economy, he said, India has also embarked on the path of becoming a gas-based economy. India is investing over $60 billion in developing natural gas supply and distribution infrastructure. LNG imports from Russia at competitive rates will help us in meeting the objectives of price stability and energy security. Speaking about connectivity, Dharmendra Pradhan said we are keen to explore the new sea route to source crude oil and LNG through Russia's Arctic. The route has the potential to cut the cost and time for transporting LNG from Russia to India. A sea line between Far East Russia and the east coast of India will also facilitate sourcing of coking coal from the region. On crude oil sourcing, Dharmendra Pradhan said we are working on the strategy to diversify our crude oil supply sources, and we are now exploring ways to import crude from Russia as well. So this is it from this episode of The Handshake. For more such videos, keep watching MyNation.